Distributed tidily. Gullit. And he was quick to react. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Gerrard. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that passes. Tries one from range. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he thumps it clear. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's Dembele.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And it's Gullit. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bale couldn't squeeze it through. Tries to play it through. Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. No way through. Nice bit of trickery. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Zambrotta. Pirlo, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. And they're back on the ball again. Marcelo. And here's Dembele. Gullit.
Liverpool have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely spread. Backward it goes. And the shot! Lampard, not the most accurate pass. Now that's a lovely exchange. Dembele, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Great vision, and it's made its way to him. Gerrard, Vieira, shoots! Tries to get it clear. Nicely weighted ball, pass somewhat off target. Now it's come to nothing. Pirlo. Bale. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. Played out to the left flank. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Quality ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Marcelo running with intent. And here's Dembele. Marcelo made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. And the keeper's given it away. And the finish! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Marcelo. Rijkaard. Buffon.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Ronaldo. Gullit. Sharp and fitting, but not quite. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 7.
The second period is on the way.
Camisa 8.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Teremos uma substituição.
Ball in towards the middle.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Gerrard. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Marcelo. And this is Hullet. Nice control. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence... Big chance! And he should have made them pay.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Brazil have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. And he was alert to it. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. And this is Ronaldo, and he's in. It's Bale!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Ronaldo. And this is Hullet. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Cruyff, now it's Bale. Looking for options for movement. Liverpool needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, he's having a go! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And it's Hullet. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Hullet. Hullet. Chance here to counter. Knocks it into space. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bruno Fernandes, a player who needs no introduction. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Pirlo moves short. And that is expertly dealt with. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Cruyff! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Pirlo with the short one. Nesta proves too strong, too smart. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Marcelo providing an outlet on that flank. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And Hullet! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Camisa 5.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Camisa 4. Camisa 20. Camisa
Marcelo.
13. Substituição.
Looking for the run. Semenyo. He's in plenty of space here. Buffon with the clearance.
Liverpool clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Tries a shot! And it's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Mbappe! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Thuram goes direct. And it's Nedved. And this is Hazard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Marcelo. And it's Nedved. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hazard. And here's Hullet. And we're done. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.